Hi everyone, Cheryl here with a CottageCutz Halloween mini that I created using toilet paper rolls. And on the first, whoops, if I can get in camera, on the first page here, I went ahead and used the Darling Halloween owls from the Scrapping Cottage. And there they are there. And on my owl, I went ahead and colored with Creative Inspiration paints. And I used several different colors on this. I did use throughout the entire album really reasonable ribbon, and I used that to bind it. I think these are ostrich feathers and some other feathers. And then I used some white jute behind the owl and some black lace and mini pom-pom. And excuse my messy fingers, I just finished this album today. And all the ribbon, lace, and jute can be found at Really Reasonable Ribbon. I added a couple buttons and then used a button for the pull. And you can put a photo on the front and journaling on the back. And then I used, excuse me, the spider web border, and that is also a CottageCutz Halloween die. And then when you open it up, and my cat's down here, Boots, there he went. Where are you going? Oh, no, Boots. Come on, move. Sorry. Okay. Silly boy. Okay, so on the second page, I went ahead and used the cat on pumpkin. And I just put them separate. And they, too, are also colored with Creative Inspiration paints. I love using those on this. And then I added the little spider, and that's from the border. And then I like to have room for photos, so you can put a photo here. Whoops, let's see if I can back up. And then one right here. And I just left it plain. And then on the next page, I used one of the bats from the bat, whoops, it's on the opposite side, from the bats on branch. Yeah, it's on this one. And I used one of the love tags, and I colored it with the Ivory Creative Inspiration paints. I don't know if that's focusing very well. Well, yeah, because you can't. There it went. Okay. And then this up here is actually a clip. And I just added some feathers and some Really Reasonable ribbon and a button. And then this... Oh, it feels weird doing this backwards. Anyways, this opens up so you can put a little saying here, and then it'll open up for 2 photos, and then opens up for 2 more photos, and then 2 more. Oops. And then 2 more. And I think that's called a flip book. Somebody on YouTube did a flip book. And so I put it in the mini album, or this mini album. Again, there's another tag in here, and I just put a button. Oops. And then on this page, I went ahead and did the bats on branch. And again, they're all colored with the Creative Inspiration paints. And then this flips open, so you can put a photo here. A photo here, a photo here, and then one there. And these are super fun to make. And then the other side is just a button and a bow. Let's see if I can get that on. There we go. So it just holds the pages. And my next page just has some tags, and this is the DCWV Halloween. Oh, it's not focusing very well, sorry. There we go. So you could put writing and photos. I used Really Reasonable ribbon, the pleated trim, and I think Bonnie still has some of that left. And then I used the black lace, and then I ran the trim down the center. I added 2 of the ghosts, and those came from the cupcake toppers. So I used the ghost right at the top for here, and I did use the Creative Inspiration paints on that, and I think I used the blue ice for that. Doesn't take very much. And then you have another pull out tag here. Well, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. There we go. On this page, I went ahead and just made a little pocket. I like having little pockets in these. And then use some more of the black lace from Really Reasonable ribbon, the pom-pom. I cut out the little tag from DCWV. And the pom-pom. Oh, and I added a little kitty. And that's it for that page. On this page, I left it plain so you could put a photo. And then I did add May Arts flower trim. And I actually colored that up. Let me see if I can grab the paints that I used. I used denim. I used the black onyx. I used pumpkin. And so that's what I used to get the colors on this. So it looks really Halloween. I used more pom-pom, and I colored the spiders with the onyx, and then just did white dots on that. And then I added some feathers. You could see them there. And then here's the tag that goes in there. It's just a plain tag. I didn't do any stamping on this. Oops, sorry guys. So that just slides in there. And on my last page, I went ahead and used the CottageCutz, which I do on most of all of my albums. It's the lace envelope, and that's from the Scrapping Cottage. It's a CottageCutz die. And that's what it looks like. Oh, I need to clean it out. Sorry. Anyways, I love using this because you don't have to add Velcro or any magnet or anything. I close it with the 2 leaves. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. There's 2. There's the one right here and the one right here. And it just tucks right in perfect. And you can add photos in here or a little card with journaling or whatever. I just added another tag, and then of course there's room on the back for writing or a photo, and there's even more room to add another tag with photos behind that, and then it just closes right up. Of course I'm doing it upside down, so sorry. Okay, and there you have it, and that's my Halloween mini album. I did use several different Creative Inspiration paints on this one, and I'll bring them all. Hopefully I've got them all. Let's see, I might have one more. So the ones I used was Burnt Sienna. I used Mango, Buttercup, Caramel, Chocolate, Denim, Pumpkin, Onyx, Ivory, and Blue Ice throughout the album. Mainly the mango, I think the chocolate and the burnt sienna and caramel were all used for the owl. And then of course I used the chocolate again for the bats on the branch. And just used a dark marker to do the highlights. And so anyways, yeah. And I did use, let's see, ivory, I think, too. Yeah, I said that. And the other ones I already told you on the other ones. So there you have it. And I hope you enjoyed my video today. And thanks for stopping by. And we'll see you next time. Have a nice day.